test your training further. If you treat him right, Master Aric's a decent sort. Let's move before someone sticks a broom in your hand. Oh, and you're sharing your room with Hemlar. He's rather grumpy, but shouldn't cause you any worry.
He's definitely taking it easy, this guy.
You are the newcomer.
I'm new here.
This recruit has been murdered. What do you know of this?
Well, nothing. I just arrived.
Nothing. I've just arrived here. I heard you're short of new recruits. You'll have even fewer if this is how you greet them.
I am not accusing you. Your recent arrival means you have two qualities I need. You could not have committed this crime, and you need to prove yourself here. You can start by discovering who was responsible for this.
Okay. Well, if you want me to investigate...
If you want me to investigate, where should I start?
Master Vitus will aid you.
I don't know what happened here. I don't even know any of the people here.
Then you shall be objective. Examine cold facts, for instance. This man was stabbed in the back, and there is no sign of magic, which is why there is no reason for me to give personal attention to this case.
Why do you want me to investigate this?
You think you're not up to the task?
How do you know I am?
Your manner and appearance. You aren't from this island, which makes your presence illegal. It also means you are a survivor. I'm surrounded by books and bookworms. I need survivors. I have more important things to consider. You have your task.
Well, that was quite the start. Was that my roommate who was murdered?
This is your room. Right. I'd better get back to my duties.
I guess I'm gonna investigate. Small packet of weed. One clue. A kitchen knife. Wine? No. Himmler's purse. Get yourself a staff. Himmler's murder. Master Vitus.
Well, novice?
Well, Himmler has been murdered.
Hemlar has been murdered.
Yes, news spreads quickly here. Soon the whole monastery will know about it. But of course, everyone claims to have neither seen nor heard a thing.
And that makes my search for the killer all the harder.
You have been appointed investigator. I wish you success.
I've also come to be tested.
I have come to be tested.
Enlightenment is found in many places. Seek trust and wisdom in combat.
Okay. Does that mean I need to fight?
Right. You mean I should fight?
Unraveling the meaning of my words is the first part of your test.
Oh. What about Hemlar?
About Hemlar.
Some questions.
When did the murder happen?
It appears Hemlar was killed at the time you arrived. Since then, no one has left the monastery. Therefore, we must assume
That the killer is still here.
there are those who pointed their finger at you. You'll need to be certain before you point your finger at anyone else.
What the hell? I'm already getting accused.
Why was Hemlar murdered?
That is a good question. Once you know the answer to why he was killed, you should find it much easier to discover who killed him.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions where I should start?
Perhaps where Hemlar was found. The novice Caspar is responsible for the chambers. He also trades with many of the recruits.
Then he must see a lot of what happens here.
Talk to him. Tell him I have assigned him to help you.
Okay. He was the one sweeping, right? Yeah.
Hey, new, huh? I'm Caspar. If you need something around here, I'm your man. For a price, of course.
I'm on an assignment from the Inquisitor.
Really? What's the old man got you doing?
I'm supposed to find Hemlar's killer.
Haha, rather you than me.
It's both of us, actually. Master Vitus said you're to help me.
What? You're joking, ain't you?
Afraid not.
Oh, that's all I need. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up quickly. I don't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side.
So what do you know about him then?
What do you know about Hemlar?
Ex-con, shifty type, scuttled around. Quiet too. You never knew what he was thinking.
Shifty and quiet isn't going to get us far.
What about clues? Have you searched his room?
Yep.
I searched the room and Hemlar's body.
Did you find anything?
Let's see, we found Brugelweed.
I found some Brugelweed.
Not a surprise. He was dealing the stuff.
And you didn't think that was something to tell me straight away. Do you know where he got his supply?
He certainly didn't grow it himself. You'd never get away with that in here. Must have got it from outside. Don't know how. Hemlar wasn't allowed to leave the monastery.
So, he must have had a supplier on the outside. Or who had permission to leave the monastery.
We found some gold.
I found a small amount of gold.
Hemlar always came across as having a fair amount of gold. Maybe he spent it.
Or someone took it.
And left the rest to cover his tracks. Maybe. You might as well keep what you found. Should be some reward for your work, eh?
Found some food.
I found some food.
Was Hemlar poisoned? No. So I doubt that's of any importance. You might as well keep it.
And a knife.
I found a knife in Hemlar's room.
Not many blades in this place. There's dry blood on it too. Hey, have you just given me the thing that killed him?
I think it is the murder weapon. But why leave it there? Have you seen this knife before?
Looks like one of Harlock's kitchen knives. Could be that the blood just came from the kitchens. Or am I being naive?
Any idea who is supplying it?
Any idea who was supplying Hemlar?
Well, don't look at me. I partake, but that's it. A lot of people smoke, not much else to do here. The powers that be must know, turn a blind eye. But whoever was supplying Hemlar must have been someone who could leave the monastery.
Who does that leave us with?
You need to talk to Master Palace. He's in charge of the gates.
Okay.
Do you trade with recruits?
I do business with anyone who's got gold.
I ain't fussy, but no weed and no weapons because I ain't stupid either. Anything else I can get you?
Let's see.
Show me what you've got.
Scrolls, joke, lockpicks, apples. Just gonna sell a bit of my junk. Wow, my rope is better. I guess I can sell my officer's coat then. Starfighting, I'm most likely gonna need this for the training now. Sell a few of those. Few purses we need to open. Okay, let's go and talk to the master at the gates first, who apparently knows everyone who leaves. Oh, and read this.
There's something here about magic.
+3 Western.
I need the names of everyone allowed to leave the monastery.
Do you? And you need these names, why?
I'm investigating Hemlar's murder.
I see. Murder is a serious business. However, I hope you aren't neglecting your basic training to carry this out.
No, I wouldn't neglect my training.
Tell me how far you've got, and I will see if I can help.
All I need are the names.
And all the Order needs is dedicated, trained warriors. I make it my personal goal to provide them. And there is no point in investigating if you can't defend yourself. Train, and we shall speak again.
Well, that sucks. I guess we need to train. So we need to get a fighting staff.
I don't think we've met. My name's William. Are you a volunteer?
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Then we're fighting for the same cause.
You have a staff?
Do you have a staff for me?
I don't, but our smith will kick you out.
I take it you volunteered.
Yes, there's something here worth fighting for. My parents had a farm on the island until those temples burst out of the ground. Now they have nothing. If it hadn't been for the warriors here, my parents would have lost their lives to those creatures. Instead, they're in Harbour Town. I swore to do anything I could against those creatures.
Here's someone who needs the protection of a good weapon.
Well, need a staff.
I need a staff.
I'll check me stock. Got this. Oak. Good strong wood. Knock someone's teeth through the back of the skull. It'll serve as well as a blade. Well, most blades, if you train with it, and you don't go hitting the wrong people.
Well, let's see. So we have a staff, 16 damage, 15 damage. I guess we'll equip the staff and equip our clever little ring. It gives +1 star fighting. That should help.
I've got a staff.
So you have. But do you know what to do with it?
Okay, I have a feeling you just need to speak to this guy's ego and think